Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from Saragordo Zoo. I'm hoping you guys are all having a wonderful week. I have been having a very busy and stressful week. In case you guys didn't know, I went back to work after my parental leave after Lucas was born, so I'm back at work, and I got the 3 boys at home. And oh man, the whole family. Okay, so I've been very busy. So time is a little limited today for me to do some recording. I gotta get better at managing my time. Time management is always important, and I'm struggling right now. It's adapting to a new life, but I'm making do with what I got. All right, but in today's episode, I plan on doing a little bit of building, especially on the aviary a little bit. I want to jazz that up a little bit. I want to make that look a little bit pretty before I get to work on the actual tower that's gonna be in the lake there. So I want to get to work on that, but however, we do have a little thing to take care of first. And that is naming the Harpy Eagles. Okay, I'd like to give a big shout out to Crabbert and Emma May for this one here. We're going to name the first one Harper. Both of you actually suggested that, so we'll do that. Oh, I broke my anvil. But where am I going to get iron to replace it? Oh no. And then the next one we're going to name Kyle. All right, and thank you to Nacho Snake for that one. He said specifically that he had no particular reason for that, but I like it. We're gonna name one Kyle. Okay, let's get on in here then, and we will get to naming these little bad boys here. So remember, we originally designed this to be like the cockatoo and the toucan exhibit, which is also a jungle exhibit, but we changed that based on your guys' suggestions, saying that this would work better for the Harpy Eagles instead. So let's get some hotbar action going here, kind of making a little bit of sense, so that we can actually place these things down, and then we'll put one right here, and that's Harper, and Harper is a female. These things aren't going to attack me, are they? They look like they're kind of drugged. Okay, let's put another one down right there, and that one's going to be Kyle, and Kyle is a male. So yeah, that actually kind of worked out for once. Now I don't want to just walk out of here because I'm afraid they're going to kind of sneak out. So we're just going to do a little bit of phasing through the glass there, a little tricky trick just to get through the glass without opening this up so they can't get out. All right, so the Harpy Eagles are in place. Say hello, everyone. Welcome to Saragordo Zoo. Hello. Whoa. But as far as the building goes in today, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work a little bit on the outside of this here because this boardwalk here needs a little bit of love. It's a little too plain for my liking, and also the walkway leading up to it here needs some serious work to it. Like this can go away completely, and there needs to be a path leading out to here. It's going to be the one that kind of comes past the big cats exhibit, which I have something in mind for that. In case you guys have been following the series, you know I've been talking about a big statue. I did actually finally figure out a way to actually get into that world and see the panther statue I've been working on, but it's coming along really slowly. However, I do have a big portion of the front of it done, and I'm thinking about, instead of putting it out there as like a giant statue, using it as part of the kind of the lure of this place here to kind of lure people in to actually go ooh ah ooh ah. So what if we had like an entranceway to where the big cats exhibit that was a giant like panther mouth that you walk in? I think that would look kind of cool. I don't know. Comment section, let me know what you guys think. But first things first, this plain old boring oak slab dock right here, this boardwalk, needs to change up a little bit. I wouldn't mind adding a little bit of lighter colored wood in there, which I could use like fir planks. That would work. I've got a lot of them actually. Let's see, I think that actually might work best. Hold on one second, let me look at this. Okay, yeah, I'm actually liking that. It's a nice little not contrast, it's more of a complementary color there. Makes it look a little sun-faded. I kind of like this design. I'm going to continue this all the way down, after I take a nap, because creepers be creeping, and I need to be sleeping. There we go, that's looking a lot better. Okay, now, there is this whole problem with this being a wide-open thing that you can just fall in the water, but I'm not too sure I want to actually add a railing, because I'm afraid it's going to be a little cramped. There should be enough room. I mean, hey, it's to protect the kids, right? So maybe I should add a railing in here. Okay, railing added, and that should be much safer for people to walk around here without having to worry about falling in the water. Of course, when they get to the end of the dock, it's just Geronimo directly into the lake. But there's more to come that way, so I still have more work to do in that direction. However, I'm going to be focusing mainly on the front of the aviary now. This area right here. Because this, I mean, the building looks fine. The rest of the stuff, though, does not here. I need to fill this in, for example. This needs to go. Okay, there we go. It doesn't have to look too good right now because I have to do a lot of terraforming right here to change this up. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is right there. However, this pathway right here kind of goes along the edge of the water, but it abruptly ends right here. I need to bring the landscape out just a little bit here too to kind of, well, I mean, it doesn't have to actually blend in. It could actually look like it's kind of like man-made. Basically, this dock here it can't really end right here. It needs to continue just a little bit further, or the land needs to rise up right here. I think I'll do the land, actually. There we go. I can work with that. That's actually a lot better. So if the pathway actually comes basically right through where the beacon is, and it cuts up this way, then it can kind of curve along here. It can split and go that way. And if it does split, I'm going to have to try to jazz up the terrain just a little bit here. We're going to need some cobble slabs. I have those someplace already. Is it in here? Yeah, I have some right there. Perfect. It can split right here. We can actually add a little bit of detailing in this area. First things first, though, I need to get rid of this grass in the area because that's not going to fly. Okay, that's already looking better. Now I think what I should do is at least get the path going in this front part of the aviary at least, so that we can kind of connect it to where the rest of the zoo is going to be. So that's going to require me to carve this area out here. Kind of back. Ooh, it's hollow underneath here. There used to be a lava pit here way back in the day. How about that? Boy, doesn't that look like crap. That does not look good, does it? This is the path, though. It's just that to save on resources and time, I had to do the kind of cheesy terrain on a lot of this, remember, and kind of have it hollow underneath. So it kind of looks like this because of that reason. But I'm going to have to fill in a layer underneath where the stairs, or where the path is going to go, because occasionally I use things like gravel in those spots, and I could place blocks individually for each one of those things, but it's a little tedious, and I think it's just easier just to take a minute to fill in the entire area where the path is going to go. Since I just carved up the stone from there anyway, I have plenty, plus I have a ton in reserve too. I got a bunch of stone. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Now we do have to fill in this area with the scattered stone throughout it, so this stuff I could have kind of kept there. However, I don't know how this was going to all fall into place, so I usually just kind of spatter this in here randomly to get it going first. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in that, I don't like that. We're going to put in our standard kind of path that we put in a lot of the rest of the zoo in here, just because this is the part that's going to be connecting to where the rest of the zoo actually is, so... it's going to be a mix of this, it's going to be a mix of path blocks, and coarse dirt. That's what it's called. Maybe a little block of cobblestone in there as well. Should look a lot like all of those over there. There we go. With all those blocks put in, I think the path is officially done. However, it doesn't really look like much, as all of those paths over there have started off the same way. It doesn't look like much unless you doodad up the terrain around it. And we are focusing on just the front of the aviary right now in this part of the build. So I'm just going to focus on this dead patch of land over here, and that little bit right there, and of course along the lakefront here as well. As is the case with the terrain in this area, we got to add in a couple little bits of grass, as well as adding in a little bit of elevation change with some of this mountainside being right here too. I don't want this to be just a flat area either. I need some chunks of stone kind of poking up here, and this is where the cobble slabs are going to come in real handy, because you can actually kind of blend this into actually like looking kind of like some collapsed terrain by doing something a little along the lines of this. See how that looks right there, just by spattering in some stone there. See how that all looks like it's like crumbling away right there? Now I do need to jazz up this this edge here a little bit more, but I'll probably do that maybe in a live stream. Speaking of, segue! Alright, you guys, tomorrow, if you're watching this episode when it comes out, tomorrow, which is Saturday, the day after tomorrow, I can't remember what day it is. I'm telling you, these kids are frying my brain. Tomorrow, if you're watching this when it airs, tomorrow. I'm going to say probably around 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing another live stream here from Cerro Gordo, so please join me for that. But check your calendars, mark it, set yourself an alarm, whatever you got to do. I'll be going live, and you guys can come and hang out and give me some ideas and some feedback, and help me design some stuff. Maybe we'll go do some animal hunting. Maybe we'll get started on the large cat exhibit area. I don't really know. We're just gonna have some fun and play some ZAWA. And as usual, any super chats will get you on the donor board over there, the billboard of sponsors. So. Alright, sun is setting, I gotta be sleeping, creepers be creeping, and I have to jazz up this terrain a little bit behind me. Alright, something kind of like that. Oh, let's not crash and die here. Something kind of like this. That looks pretty good for roughing up the terrain a little bit. Definitely looks different than what was here before. In fact, I think there was actually like sand right here before. So it definitely changes that up quite a bit. This whole area out in front of the aviary here has made quite an improvement. There's some terribly evil thing inside here that was growling at me there for a second. Excuse me, sir. The zoo is closed. So now the only thing really to add to this part, at least, is the foliage. So let's go ahead and grab the bat backpack. I need that desperately in my life. We're going to grab some of these dead leaves. And then there's still a couple bits of acacia leaves here that I'm trying to use up just to kind of get out of this backpack here. So we're going to go ahead and grab those. Not going to be using them too much, actually. And then we're going to go into the plants backpack and grab a couple of dead bushes. And I think we can jazz this place up here to look kind of like the rest of the terrain over there. I'm gonna need to get some bone meal out when this is all done too, but let's go ahead and add, especially along this kind of dropped edge here, because I'm gonna have to put kind of guardrails up a little bit here too. Again, I don't want little kids falling into the lake, kind of like that. But I could also block it off with bushes if I do this kind of nifty like. And then, of course, a couple of dead bushes spattered around here to try to give this a little bit more lack of liveliness, I guess, to make it seem a little bit more dry and arid. I'm going to put a couple of them around. And I think that's basically it. All that's left now is to grab a bunch of bone meal and actually jazz up what grass there actually is here. I'm going to do my best to keep the flowers. I'm getting better at that, people. And behold! Doesn't that look way better? Like, way better than when we started. It was just stone and nothing else there. I really do like how that turned out. There is one last detail that I want to add to this, though. A couple last details, actually. I want to get some actual fences up, kind of marking out the path, like what we have in the rest of the zoo, and maybe even a couple of stone ones in there. And then also, I need this dump chest again real fast, because I need to grab a handful of these here, and I want to get some stones spattered around here, too, because I think that makes it look like little pebbles or rocks or something laying on the ground. These things can be dotted wherever. They don't really have to be in any specific spot, because even on the path, they can exist. So this just makes it look at that, like already, that makes it look like there's little rocks all over the place, and I think that looks great. And then for the final touches, what we're going to do is we're going to squeak in a couple of little fence posts here, just to kind of mark out the area, and we're going to slap a torch on it for the little tiki torch thing. Perfect. I actually thought I misclicked there for a second. And that'll at least, I mean, that's all that really needs to go right there. That'll at least kind of guard or mark out this place as to where people are supposed to go. Maybe even one more somewhere on this side. Because as you walk up this path, which is going to be right here in the future, you're going to have that kind of marking, and maybe right over here someplace to mark out a different path. Let's get rid of these for right now. And then we'll do one of these numbers, kind of marking this area out. There we go. I think just like that. That actually works out pretty good. Kind of steers you in this direction, all right. I mean, the lighting on the boardwalk here needs to be a little bit better, too, for nighttime, which I don't really know what to do. I guess I really wish I could set lanterns on top of things, because I put a lantern or two on here and it'll look great. But that's a vanilla Minecraft thing in a much later version of Minecraft than what I'm playing right now, so I can't really do that. But I think that's all I really need to do. Let's see if I can't get a bird's eye view of this a little bit. Up into the air. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, that looks good. I like that a lot better. And I like how the building is slanted also, because it really fits in. It kind of ties in with like the side of the hill, actually, rather than just making it flat. Ow. Just smacked right now. I was trying to land on the roof. I failed miserably there. And got it. Okay. Yeah, I like how this kind of slants with the side of the mountain a little bit too. So I think this works out pretty good. And I don't really know if there's any more I want to do on that. I think for the rest of the episode, though, one thing I desperately need to do, and I haven't done in quite a while, is I haven't gone animal hunting. And I really, really, really need to do that. And one of the reasons why I want to go animal hunting is because I just do not have that much of a variety of birds. I got an albatross, a frigate, a toucan, a cockatoo, which we've already placed. I don't really want to place any more in there. I want to get a more variety of birds. Bald eagle, and a condor. And that's it. And I wouldn't mind getting a couple more new and interesting varieties of birds. I think they can be found in the jungle. But if I'm going to go to the jungle, I only know of where there's one right now. And it's a small jungle. I've already looted it and looked for animals there, and I haven't found anything new after going back there a couple of times. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to find another jungle. I'll have to explore for another jungle. However, in this mod pack, this isn't part of the mod pack. This is something that I added later because it was super helpful, especially in the ZAWA mod pack. I installed Nature's Compass, which means that I can actually find a biome at will. Problem is that if I'm too close to the existing jungle, it's just going to direct me to that one. So I'm going to grab some more extra rockets here. And I think what we're going to do, all my stuff's repaired. I hit up the Ender in between this episode and last week's episode, so I'm all healed up now. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out to maybe the north. And let's see, do I have tranks? I have tranks. Do I have nets? I have nets. let's go find ourselves a bird. But first, before I do that, just as an extra special treat for everybody, we're going to do a little animal hunting with shaders on. How about that? All right, now shaders are something I usually don't play with because I like to make things look good on their own without them. But they are kind of extra eye candy, and if we're going to be exploring, it's so nice to see sights like that. Look at that. The zoo looks fantastic with shaders on. It's getting nighttime, though, and creepers be creeping. So although it might look fantastic, it's extraordinarily dangerous, so I should probably sleep. Okay, there we go. Sweet dreams, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Here I am. Thank you to all the people who have donated during the live streams. Tomorrow's going to be another one. If you want your name on that board right here and be forever immortalized, then all you need to do is any minimum amount for a super chat will get you on the board. Of course, if you do want to take the top dog off the top super chat amount, Todd still holds supreme as of this recording right here. In one donation, one super chat, $150. I'm still kind of flabbergasted by that. You and Peter have been duking it out. It should be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. You guys figure that out. But all right, let's go animal hunting, everybody. Let's get up in the air, and if I can, ooh, there we go. Fly. Look at how this looks with the shaders on. This looks awesome. Alright, so the jungle that I know of is to the south. Let's see if we can't get airborne a little bit here and then just kind of coast. The jungle I know of is to the south. It's like way down here. Oops, double clicked on accident. Right there. That's the only jungle that I know of. And that's not going to fly. Yeah, get it, I'm flying. That's not going to fly this time around because I've already explored that jungle. It's just a small island. I want to find another one with different birds in it than what I already have. So a cockatoo and a toucan I've already found, and that's no fun. So let's kind of go north a ways here until I don't know, we'll go a couple kilometers this way, and then we'll use the nature's compass, which is in my ender chest, in case you're wondering why I haven't dug it out yet. It's in my end chest, but we'll see if we can't find ourselves a new jungle to explore. Look at those whales, aren't they so majestic? They're just kind of bouncing out of the water there. I love this mod. There's so many cool things in here. Now, most of these things in this water around here, aside from maybe the dolphins, are going to probably try to eat me. I'm pretty sure that's like sharks over there. But let's go ahead and dig out nature's compass while we're on this small little island. I don't really see... I don't really see anything on this island. Any animals. But let's go dig this out. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and pick this back up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to type in jungle. Alright, so jungle. Search. Oh, there is one to the northeast. And how far is it? It's it's only 700 some meters. I'm almost there. Okay, let's get up there. Oh, jeepers! There's an ocean monument. That just scared the crap out of me. I think I've already looted that one. I just didn't see it because of the shaders. Aha! Yeah, there is a jungle up here. How about that? That is nifty. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I should probably get my tranks ready and stuff because I could absolutely find something that's going to try to eat my face while I'm here. And that wouldn't be any fun. I can't really break blocks right now because I flew over that ocean monument on accident. And so I'm kind of SOL when it comes to that. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves a couple of nets out of here so that I can use them to grab things as I shoot them. Let's see. Looking at the that debuff in the top right corner is right in the way of my map now. But what do we got here? Oh, this is like a small jungle. Maybe this could be a small jungle, but there are a couple of animals in here. Let's go see what those are. Ooh, there's more animals up ahead as I get closer. Okay, so they're loading in. I still need to find a platypus too. I haven't found that, and I guess they could appear in here, but so could like jaguars. And whatever that is that a rhino? Oh, the temptation to punch that thing is strong. Pretty sure that's a rhino. Ooh, it sounds like, yeah, that's totally a rhino. Resist. I'm here for different things. I'm not here to punch rhinos. Okay, so there's a monkey. See a monkey right there. I'm really on guard here because, yeah, the animals in here could absolutely attack me, especially if I found a jaguar in the other jungle, and I don't really want to get jumped by one here. Look at the little... Oh, that's a penguin. It's a banded penguin. I have these nearby my zoo, so I don't really need this one. There's another common chimpanzee here, which I do actually have these, I believe. Alright, so that's nothing that I really need. Okay, well, it looks like this jungle continues. Let's keep on exploring. A lot of penguins in this jungle. I know penguins kind of get the rap for being a, oh, look at the little penguins! Oh my god, that's adorable! Oh, They're so cute. Oh, I want to steal them. I mean, no, I'm going to keep them here. Let you guys raise your children. Those things are adorable. But banded penguins actually live in temperate climates, so they actually are warm weather penguins. So it makes sense for them to be here. However, none of these are the kind of birds that I'm looking for. I know that. Oh my god! Oh, look at that thing. That is so adorable. It doesn't help that I just had a little baby too, so I've got like that whole cuteness overload. But look at that guy. Look at his stupid little waddle. Okay, but it looks like all that's here is giant whales, sharks, and penguins. Penguins, especially you, little man, I would not go swimming in the water right now. There's a cod, or a salmon. I don't really find too many fish. I gotta grab them when I can. Okay, I caught myself a couple of salmon. Not the birds I was looking for. But at least I caught myself, what was it, 3 salmon there? Gives me a little something. At least I caught something on this adventure. Why is that whale trying to swim up river? That just doesn't work for you, buddy. You're too big. Okay, so this really is not a very large jungle, unfortunately. It's another small one, and I think I've exhausted it for all the animals I can find here. So I'm gonna have to fly probably north again and see if I can't find a brand spanking new one. I want to get far enough away from this so it doesn't lead me back here, though. Crossing into brand new unexplored territory now in this world, so I should be able to find some new and interesting things up in here. Looks like there's just a bunch of zebras up here on top. Do zebras traditionally... Oh, there's a snow leopard. Do I have a snow leopard? I can't remember. I mean, if I didn't have one before, I definitely do not. Excuse me, zebra. Do you want to get out of the way? Thank you. Yeah, it's an Amur leopard. I can't remember if I have one of these things captured yet or not. Tell you, it's quite a sight up here with the shaders on. Holy cow! I think that's a village down there. Actually, I wonder if they got any free stuff for me that I can loot. I'll have to take a peek while I'm out here. But this is definitely not a jungle. However, this does have. I think this is an Alps. Yeah, this is an Alps, and I see on the map up there. This does have that regenerative water, which right down there. I wouldn't mind grabbing a bucket of that while I'm here. Maybe even filling up one of my backpacks here. Let's do like one of the miscellaneous backpacks here. We'll fill that thing up with hot spring water, and that should come in handy for causing regeneration for whatever I might need it. Let's say an animal takes damage or something. All right, there we go. Backpack is completely filled up with hot spring water. I see butterflies. They're taunting me. No, there's so many of them here too. No, I don't have time for butterflies. I have a village to raid, and last time I tried to catch a bunch of butterflies, I spent forever chasing down these things. I do need to build. Is that a skunk? That's a skunk. I have one of those things. I do need to build a butterfly exhibit still. That's one thing that I wouldn't mind doing. See some more markings on the map up here. Hopefully it's not anything that's gonna viciously murder me. Oh, it is. It actually is something that could viciously murder me. It's one of the gharials. Are those bunnies? Those are just straight up bunnies. Get away from the thing. Get away from the thing. There, it's a rabbit. I didn't actually have those before. So I wouldn't mind grabbing a couple of these things. These are just vanilla Minecraft rabbits. There's one right there, a little one. I kind of wish I had a carrot to hold in my hand because that would make this a whole lot easier. I think this is a baby one anyway. Is there like an adult one around? I feel kind of weird about kidnapping small children, but whatever. We're going to go for it. All right. So, where is he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Get him. Get him. Oh, no. No. This thing is really putting up a fight. Uh-oh, you're in trouble now. Oh, maybe not. Got it. Holy cow, that thing was tough to catch. Alright, I did make it over here to the village, and they have carrots growing, so I could have always come over here if I wanted to lure the rabbit to make my life a lot easier, but no, of course I didn't do that. I forgot to do that. To be honest, I don't really think there's anything that these villagers could offer me that I actually care about. Is there anything good inside of the blacksmith? No. Okay, bit of a bust on this one, but we were looking for a jungle, weren't we? We're looking for some more jungle birds. So let's get flying a little bit farther north, and then maybe get on top of this mountain here, and we'll try looking with the nature's compass once again. Alright, jungle, start search. It's still saying it's behind me. That's still the same one. It's still the same one. Dang it. Alright, we gotta fly farther away. There's a redwood here. Ow. I smacked into that tree there, lost half my health. What is that? Is that an albino moose? Is that what I'm seeing right here? Yeah, that is. Okay, I was like, what are my eyes looking at right here? I can't comprehend this. Oh, there's, what are these things? Are these new? Oh, these are macaws! I don't actually have these. I said this last episode that I had macaws. I lied. I didn't. I don't actually have these. So we're going to grab a couple of these things. These are new birds, people. We found new birds, and we found them in a redwood forest? Okay. There's another one up there. Go free and tell everyone that I'm looking for them. There are a lot of moose here. But I don't see any other interesting types of birds, though, so we're going to get to flying again. You know, if we can find macaws in the middle of the red... Ooh, this is an interesting biome. There's a little elephant. Look at him. He's adorable. There's just a little elephant there. Oh, he has a little call, too. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. What's that behind him? Sorry, little baby elephant. I got wildly distracted. Hold on. What's this? What's back here? Are these gore the same thing that I already have, the annoying cow-sounding things, or are these something different? Because they kind of look like... Oh, they're gore. Okay, please don't kill me. Oh, those are lions. Okay. This does look like a lion field, so why don't I just kind of get airborne again? Oh, there's another eagle. Now, I have one of these, so... I mean, I don't really need any more, but it's kind of cool to run into birds. I'm having fun. I'm running into animals now that I haven't seen in a while. So eagles are kind of cool. It looks like the sun is setting, so I might want to think about taking a nap here pretty soon. Plus, let's actually see if I'm far enough away for it to find another jungle. Nope. Bad idea. I couldn't resist, people. It was just too tempting. Now, there is a roofed forest right here, and if I remember correctly... Last season, I was next to a roofed forest, and there are totally barking deer in here. The European roe deer, I believe, spawned in this area, and I wouldn't mind finding a couple of them because I don't have them yet. Of course, oh, something just... Oh, there's a creeper. Something just died right over there, too. That's kind of unfortunate. Creepers be creeping even in daylight. Of course, in these parts, creepers just be creeping, period. I'll take your gunpowder, though, thanks. Something just died over here. Oh, I think it was a monkey. Oh, that's not good. Oh, sad face. Alright, European roe deer, where are you? Oh, geez, there's a rattlesnake. That made me jump so bad. Oh, God. There's more toucans. Found some more toucans. I don't need them. I hear another rattlesnake. Right up there. I see its little head peeking out. Oh, there's more than one. Yeah, there's a couple. Right, there's the other one. There's its rattle. Okay, so there's some terrible stuff in here. Got it. Now, we have otters already, so I don't need them. We have an entire exhibit for them. But they're just so cute. So there is some interesting stuff in there. Rattlesnakes and toucans and stuff and monkeys. But the problem is that there's also like creepers and other things spawning in here. And there's another rattlesnake right there. Man, yeah, there's a creeper right there too. Let's see if I can't get rid of that guy so I don't accidentally run into him. Be gone, creeper. I just heard something rather interesting. Well, tree frogs. Do I have these yet? Yes, I have these. Why am I so excited? I have a whole exhibit for them. But that's still really cool to see them. Catching one anyway. We'll add it to the tree frog exhibit. I want to put another one in there anyway. It looks like a really big rattlesnake. Holy cow. Oh my God, it's a little baby leopard. Oh, look at it. It's adorable. You look like you're kind of trying to follow me. You're like, Mama? No, not Mama. You're like, dinner? Yeah, that's probably more closer to it. All right, if there's leopards in the area, though, I might want to keep my trank gun on the hopper. Yeah, there's one right there. One right there. Let's go back over by the otters and sort our inventory a little bit here. What do we find so far? Alright, so we found a couple of leopards. We found a couple of rabbits, a couple of salmon, a couple of macaws, which I think is a really good find, and a tree frog. Not a bad haul, actually. At least I did get at least one other type of bird, which is what I wanted. Let's do one last search for the jungle and see if we're far enough away for it to find a new one. No, it's not. Alright, so I'm obviously flying in the wrong direction to find anything new. Other than what I've already got here. So, alright, I think we should probably just call it with that and head back. There's a lot of tree frogs out here, though. It's incredible. Is that a tree frog? Yeah, there's a tree frog swimming out here in the lake, or in the ocean. I was hoping that would be like a xenopus frog. I haven't found them yet, actually, and I wouldn't mind. So, alright, let's, I think we should probably just call it. Let's head back to the zoo. This was a good little adventure. Caught a couple of new things. The macaws were probably the new one, and I can't remember if I ever caught a leopard or not, but we definitely have them now. Let's get on out of here. Alright, I'm flying back here, and here we have some common hippopotamuses. I know I found the pygmy hippos, but I do not remember if I ever found common hippos. I should probably snag one or two of these things, just because I'm not sure if I have them or not. And boop, and boop. You two are the contestants. Coming with me. Watch me get back and totally have them. Oh, hey, there's a village right here. Don't see a blacksmith, so I don't really think there's anything of any kind of value there other than maybe bookshelves, but I don't really need any more bookshelves than what I have. And there appears to be some Sumatran rhinos over that way, which I do not need. I think I already have one captured. But you know what they say, if you don't know, might as well grab them. Let's see if we can pop one from here. Got him. Hop on over here and snake him. Now, Sumatran rhinos, I'm only going to grab, yeah, one of them, because I can't put two in the exhibit. If I remember from last season, they like to charge into each other, and when they charge into each other, they kind of get airborne and float like they're angels or something. And I don't really want them floating out of the exhibit I put them in, so we're just going to grab one of them. And we're back at the zoo. There it is, people, back at Cerro Gordo Zoo. Now, this place does look really nice and fancy with shaders on. I do like shaders. You guys I've been asked this a lot about, why I don't play with shaders, and it is simply because I try to make things look good without the shaders, and then I turn them on just to ooh and ah at them afterwards, just because I kind of like the way it looks, after it's finished. But until I actually do all the detailing in vanilla, I can't really appreciate it when I turn on the shaders. So I get too used to this, So that's why I play with the shaders turned off usually. But every once in a while, I like to turn them on and just take a look. Yeah, see, all right, we do have another frog to add to this exhibit. So if you guys could, in the comments section, give me your best frog names. I'm going to throw another one in there along with David Hasselhoff and all the other ones that are in there. And also, we have 2 macaws now. So I think I'm going to add both of them to the exhibit inside the cave in the aviary. So if you guys could, give me a couple of good macaw names, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I'm thinking that's going to wrap this episode up, though. We had a lot of fun. Did a little bit of exploring. That echidna is still just chilling on top of that log. And we had a lot of fun. We saw some more gars. We saw a bunch of animals. We even got a couple of new ones. So this has been very adventurous and this has been a very positive episode. And hopefully you guys have a very positive day. I'm going to be getting out of here, though, because I've got to go to work in the morning. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful Friday. And I will see you guys this weekend, remember. Tomorrow, if you're watching this right now, it's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be going live here on YouTube, so stay tuned for that, or tune in for that. And I will see you guys then. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I will see you guys next week. Thanks again, or this weekend if you tune in. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and bye-bye.